I have nothing to say outside of I'm hungry and I want to get this long ass video edit out the way because it's probably going to be over an hour long.
Fingertips over to the right fingertips, and now listen carefully. You're going to bend your right knee. You're going to take your center back in space. We're going to pivot on the feet. Use your fingertips along the right edge of your mat to turn all the way to face the back edge of your mat, and then lower your left knee, and you're back in that low lunge. Deep breath in. Sweep the fingertips all the way up and overhead. Good. Lift your chest up. Lift your chin up. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Squeeze the inner thighs together and then exhale, let it go. Awesome. Pull the right hip crease back. If this is weird, that's all good. We're changing it up for the brain. Flex your right toes towards your face. This is nice too because I get to pet Benji once or twice, or 3 times, or 4 times, or 5 times. Okay, here we go. Rolling through the right foot. We're going to go back the way we came. Some sort to lift the earth up to you if that's helpful. We're breathing deep here. Some action points. You can draw energy up from the arches of the feet to support you here. We can draw the navel up to meet the spine instead of just dumping through the front body. Really hug everything up to meet your spine. Maybe you work to bring the palms to the earth, or maybe you work to bring the forearms someday.
Not there, not there yet. Not there yet.
Inhale in wherever you are, and exhale. Let's make our way back to the top of the mat. So we're going to turn to the lunge, step the right foot back, plank pose.
that was a test on the cognitive function. For sure. In the beginning, I got really lost in the downward facing dog, but I started getting the hang of it, and then I was like, damn, I'm hot. And that was a great practice, and now I'm gonna eat and shower. Cause what? And if you saw these, I'm speaking to the camera. No. But yeah, my bad. I mean, if you saw these titties, it's whatever. Can you get up out of my section? You said no. She's been saying no to me for the past fucking hour. Is she about to get it? I gave her catnip. I washed her fucking bowls. After I'm done, I'm gonna clean her shit. And she's just gonna say fucking no. I let her sleep on my bed by my feet. And this bitch says no. That's crazy. Can you at least say hi? This is for the solar plexus chakra.
And keep the front knee bent as you slowly rise up, strong like a warrior. So you want to keep the front body lifted here. Want to engage this area of the body by dropping the tail down. And for me, it helps to widen the stance a little bit here so I can find that power, that lift here that feels not forced, but strong and lifted. So if you're kind of forcing yourself forward, then you might look at your foundation and see what you can do to find this yummy lifted feeling up through the torso. Then maybe the hands stay on the waistline here, or maybe we reach them all the way up, warrior one. Bend deeply in that front knee, and maybe give yourself a nice wide stance here as you inhale in, and exhale, relax the shoulders down. One more breath here, you got it. Inhale in, and exhale. Awesome. Pivot on the back foot, come to a nice high lunge. Just one breath here, you got it. So the back heel lifted now, inhale in, exhale, rain it down. So awesome, everyone. Plant the palms, slide the right toes back to that strong plank.
Left toes turn in just a hair, about 45 degrees. We're going for this 90-degree bend in the front leg, but eventually, it may not happen today, right?
Wait.
So being in the moment, staying present.
I'm sorry. She said what?
Awesome. More warriors. Here we go. Right toes turn out. Left toes turn in just a hair, about 45 degrees. We're going for this 90-degree bend in the front leg, but eventually, it may not happen today, right? So being in the moment, staying present, and listening to your body and where it's at today. So come to a nice strong foundation for warrior two. And then bring one hand to your lower belly and one hand to your lower back. Ground through the back body as you lift through the front body. Breathe deeply and then send the fingertips out left to right. Strong focus here, connecting to that inner power, that unique energy that's just totally yours. That we'll call it attitude that you bring to the mat. And we'll find a different flavor, a different rasa, if you will, as we reach the right fingertips forward. Flip the palm and then send it all the way up and back. Left fingertip's going to travel to the front of the right hip crease, and we come into a little peaceful warrior here. Big breath in. Back to warrior two on an exhale. Awesome. Straighten through that front leg. We're going to turn the right toes in. Otherwise, we might reach the fingertips forward. Stay here. If you still feel like you could go a step further and you want to play, you'll inhale in, exhale, reach the fingertips up and push the heels out. Inhale back to center, exhale, press it out. Inhale back to center, you could take the fingertips out. And one more time. Awesome. We'll meet back here. Back onto the soles of the feet. And enjoy a slow roll all the way down. Awesome, my friends. Go ahead and center yourself on the mat.
The practice was incredibly beautiful. This is my first long practice really in a few days. I know I started off with core yesterday, but I haven't been doing anything for my body. I really haven't been taking the proper care for my body, my energy. I've been allowing it to kind of go back into the world for the wrong reasons. I think today marks 1 week of complete sobriety. No liquor, no zaza, which I am thankful for. I mean, it really doesn't help with my brain fog, which is the downside, but that's also my fibromyalgia and with stress. But outside of other forms of plant medicine, I've been just trying to get back into self, really trying to continue to keep focusing on what I'm doing. By the time of the third warrior, before warrior 3, I was kind of telling myself in my brain, like, I don't think I could do this, but I just went through it anyway. So yeah, that's about it. I'm going to go out in this world. Yes, going out. Look at me. Yes, I'm going outside. I'm going outside. Fuck. Look at me going outside, going outside, going outside. I am going outside. I'm going outside. I'm really going outside. Yes, I am. The gypsy boho flops attracts my lone soul, experimenting social ties past adolescence, taking in the life lessons leading back to the fork on the road. My wandering soul travels in the astral realm, wondering the mysteries beyond the physical. The hallucinogenic images, such a colorful spectacle, evolving from indigo to rainbow. Growth in my gypsy boho flops prepares for its second life cycle. My gypsy boho flops nomadically resided in distorted situations, that has caused a shift in my natal chart. Seeing the stars residing in their houses keeps me grounded. The earth keeps my gypsy boho flops moving like the raging bull. Taurus, the sun, praising to the Most High Ra, ascending my hands to the highest stars in Virgo, covering the imperfect craters in my Capricorn-esque moon. My gypsy boho flops often tripped in the desert, meeting snakes and scorpions, sometimes being dreamed in their venom. Hallucinating on the toxins running in my veins, bathing in Florida water to start anew, flushing the flesh, burning the pain deep in my cortex, increasing my traveling case, leaving me to move on. My worn out gypsy boho flops continue my lone soul journey, wearing used bandages, tirelessly traveling, questing to the highest human form.
Well, simply Crypticus oils is just a representation of who I am. At first, Crypticus oils was going to be minimalistic, but that's more challenging than me coming up with nothing out of thin air. When you see me create, I'm happy. When I'm not creating, I am not happy. Even if I had 1,000 customers tomorrow and went minimalistic, I would not be satisfied. I would probably shut down Crypticus oils in a heartbeat. Creating is my safe space, my happy space. I guess my art parents taught me well, and the customers get to see exactly what is Crypticus oils, who is Essence, while taking in information. I want them to say, wow, if I'm not gonna buy it, I just want to at least look at the art and appreciate it. And I'm happy for it.